Hi, my name is Matt Huston. I work for HK Solutions Group as a structure rehab business development manager. My career has been basically doing manhole rehab. So Monoform is a trenchless manhole rehabilitation system that provides a fully structural concrete liner in place of an existing manhole that's in a state of failure. The process for Monoform PLUS is basically it starts through an inspection process where we'll go out to the field and we'll take some specific measurements of that manhole to be reconstructed, and we'll collect this data in the field, and basically this is the information that we will send to our prefab facility so that they can lay out this material, this HDPE liner, and ship it to the job site so that it's ready to be included with the forming system to construct that Monoform PLUS liner. We show up at the job site and we'll prep that manhole and build it just like a traditional Monoform. We'll take that casting off and we'll prep that chimney out, and we'll erect our forming system within the existing structure. But before we pour the concrete, we'll wrap that HDPE material around our forms and secure it, and then pour the liner. And then that lining is cast into the concrete. That's the protective barrier. Our guys are very talented. They know from this process that they can set up our forming system, and whatever that configuration is, they'll be able to fabricate, even if it's in the field, all the components that go into building the Monoform PLUS. After that concrete greens up, we can then remove the forms. After the forms are stripped out of the manhole, we'll go back in and weld all the seams, whether they be the radial seams or the vertical seams where the material comes together, the HDPE lining. We weld all those seams and then follow that up with a spark test. And basically what a spark test is a high voltage holiday tester that will identify any points of that liner that are not sealed. So we'll go in and we'll spark test everything out and make sure everything's sealed. If we find anything that leaks, we'll make that repair at that time. But the end product is certified sealed through the welding and the spark testing that follows that welding. And after the liner is certified sealed, the spark testing we'll take and we'll set a brand new manhole casting. That's the access cover into the structure. And then we will patch the roadway or restore that surface, whether it's turf or concrete or asphalt, with a like material. It meets the same performance characteristics as if it were replaced by excavation. Other systems out there are spray lines or applications to the existing structure to improve its strength, but they're not fully structural. It's an enhancement versus a replacement. Monoform offers full replacement technology versus structural enhancement. Monoform has been perfected over decades of experience in the field, and with the improvement to this system, Monoform PLUS, this next level, fully structural, fully sealed, fully protected concrete liner. So this is a good representation of our forming system, the Monoform here. This is our forms, and this would be the HDPE lining that's wrapped around our forming system to make the Monoform PLUS. You can see the anchors. These are anchors that lock into the concrete after the concrete liner has been poured. This is a wonderful design by AGRU America. It's a 13 millimeter Ultra Grip anchor. It's their latest technology. Monoform panels, HDPE lining. Monoform and Monoform PLUS, again, they are a standalone rehabilitation. This is a system that is equal to replacement.